discussion about hard versus soft boundaries. My name is Miss Copera. I will be here all week. So we're here. This is Advanced Art. It is Studio Thursdays. I wish I had a hair tie. Ooh, I just found one in the back. What up? Okay, no one has typed the like that they know the difference between hard and soft boundaries in the chat box. No one. No one out of all these advanced art students. All these look at all these beautiful names, right? And no one's typing that they know the difference between hard boundaries and soft boundaries. Like they're saying very much that everyone says a 3 and a 2. They feel like, okay, I don't feel very good. I'm mas o menos about my ability to create form. That's what everyone says. And Ashley says that value is important and shadows are important. Okay, from Sid the Kid and Ashley. But no one, this is so fascinating, no one has defined hard versus soft boundaries. I can't define it, but is this something? Yes, Sasha, this is something. So let's talk about hard versus soft boundaries. Quick check. Do you have your art supplies out? Guys, I'm going to tell you right now. Ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for the acknowledgement. I'm going to tell you right now that one of the biggest things that keeps us from creating is we don't even get our supplies out. Low key, no cap, no lie. We don't even get the supplies out of the bag. Get the supplies out of the bag. Okay, so we're going to come back whole group at 12:10 and we are going to show our work. Okay, make sure you're putting it in the slides, but also click this link. Email me your work. We'll do a live critique to see how we are. Yeah.
For my independent study, I also I want to do realism, but can I work off a picture, or does it always have to be like in front of me?
You can work off a picture because especially with, that's a great question, Sid the Kid. Especially with creating hard versus soft boundaries, you need to work off the picture because the light moves. Can you put yourself on mute, Sid the Kid? Okay, in the chat box, what letters are pointing to hard boundaries? What letters are pointing to soft boundaries? Go ahead and type that in the chat box. What letters are pointing to hard sound boundaries? What are soft? Here we are. I can post my work right now, miss. I'm not home. It's okay. I'm just happy to see your name. You'll post it later. Okay, Evelyn, you're good. I'm just happy to see you here. That makes me so happy that you're here live. That's awesome. Guys, letters, chat box. Which ones are pointing to hard? Which ones are pointing to soft? Oh, you're so great. I gave you a shout out, Evelyn. Did you see it? Oh, maybe it's not in this one. But I've been posting that picture that you did of the flowers. Okay, hard versus soft boundaries. Warm up chat box. Which arrows are pointing to hard boundaries? Which arrows are pointing to soft boundaries? Do, 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 do. No one's typing in the chat box. That tells me you don't know the answer to the question. Just take a guess. A. C and B hard, she says. C and B hard. Okay. Hard boundaries are more sharp. That's good, Donna. I like that. Which letters are pointing to hard? Which ones are pointing to soft? Hard boundaries. C and B. Okay. So I'm going to be more specific. Maybe it's the fault of this picture. This right here, C and D are pointing to the fruits, inside of the fruits. A and B are pointing to the edges. A and B are pointing to the edges of this paper and the edge of the eggplant. Hard boundaries, C and B. Hard boundaries are more sharp. That's true. That's true. Anyone else on this? What have I been doing all year? If you don't know the difference between hard and soft boundaries. C and D are what, Kenny? Are they hard or soft? Do, 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 do. In the chat box, in your...
Kenny's... They're hard.
C and D are hard boundaries?
Pause.
Huh.
Yeah, that part.
Hard boundaries, C and B. Huh. Okay, guys. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? The edge of the... I'm going to say it one more time. The edge of the eggplant is pointing to A. And the edge of the paper is pointing to B. C and D is pointing to the curvature in the fruit. Okay, so we could have a debate about this. Like, this is really interesting to me. This is fascinating data. Fascinating data. The answers are, tell me if you disagree. Oh, wait, here we go, Donna. A and B are hard boundaries, I think. And then where are the soft boundaries? Donna. Do you think C and D are soft? Anyone? Do you agree or disagree? Sorry, you need to be able to see the fruit. You're like, myth, like he'll see. Kenny says she agrees. Okay. So Donna is saying that C and D are soft and A and B are hard. I would have to agree. This is tricky because it looks like this eggplant has an edge. Ooh. It looks like this eggplant has an edge, right? It looks sharp, but that's kind of like the artist showing like a bend, but I would say it's still soft. Why? Because they have similar value. And then this red one right here, that's soft too. That's a curve. You could argue that it's hard, but it's more soft. Hard boundaries are the edges of things. The edges of things. So where the eggplant ends, bam, hard boundary. Where the paper ends, hard boundary. Okay, so what is the secret to hard versus soft boundaries? Right? Tell me what you think. How do you create a soft boundary? Ashley already set up here value, right? That is a secret. That is a secret to creating a soft boundary. So this blending down here, this is a soft boundary. So when you are practicing in your sketch kits today, I want you to practice making value scales first.
Wait, Miss, I thought we were drawing the eggplant stuff.
You can draw the eggplant if you want.
Oh, I thought we were supposed to do that.
That's good. That's a good practice.
All right, babe.
Okay, so everyone should have your art supplies out. So warm up by creating different value scales. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to warm up by creating different value scales. This is very interesting to me that there was a pause when we were talking about hard versus soft. Not everyone knew the answer to this. So what I want you to do is create sketches where you label the hard versus the soft boundaries. And make sure you watch the video of my demo as we move on. Paste your work directly into this slide, okay? And then you can move on and also work on Sketch Stretch 3 today. You could do 2 in one day and then add more later. But one of the keys to making something look 3D is a soft boundary. So with this egg right here, in order to make it curvy, that's a soft boundary. The hard boundary would be the edge of the egg. So where a form ends completely and goes off into space, that's the hard boundary. So let's go ahead and let's look at this video demo.